We from the Mystic Rose Collective are here with you today to share our messages of love, peace, healing, and harmony. There has been much conversation around the darkness in your realm. And to that, what we wish to say to you is that there is also much light. The darkness overshadows often because it is louder, more damaging, and harmful. However, if you attune your vision to look for the good, look for the pure, look for the love, it is there. It is there everywhere, within you, within your life, in your relationships with others, in the outer world of people doing acts of good for others, for people showing up in a way of loving kindness for the greater good of all. Love is present, very much so. And yet we will not deny the darkness. We have spent many of these sessions talking to you about it, acknowledging its presence. But at a certain point, what needs to be acknowledged more is the presence of love, the presence of joy, the presence of gratitude, the presence of compassion, the presence of healing. These elements, frequencies, and experiences are available to all of you, regardless of what is happening in the external world, regardless of what is happening in your external life. You can call upon love by simply sitting and intending to be in its presence. You can call upon gratitude by noticing what you have, what supports you, what gives you life. And although it is true that there may be things that you are struggling with or missing or wish were present, focus not on that. Focus on what you have. Do you have food to eat? Do you have clothing to wear? Do you have the sun shining on your face? Do you have a caring person in your life? Do you have the presence of love within you? And the answer to that one is definitively yes, you do. While all the others may be up for debate, you always have the presence of love within you. And so this message and this purpose today for channeling these words and these frequencies to you is to help you get into better alignment with the essence of love, with the frequencies of joy, with the ability to appreciate your life. And in some moments, you can appreciate just what is there. And in other moments, you must create the ability to appreciate and enjoy life. And so for you to do this, you must be intentional with your time. We know that many of you live very distracted, very out of tune with the moment, by being on your devices, by scrolling, by being portaled into other people's worlds, by what you see on the screen. And while this is not inherently wrong, we ask you, does it fill you up with a sense of joy and gratitude? If the answer is no, may we suggest that you do something different. May we suggest you do something that brings you to that place of joy, appreciation, and gratitude. And that might be going for a walk, spending time in nature, pursuing a hobby that you enjoy, cooking some delicious food, spending time with friends, reading an enjoyable book. There are so many things that are available to you in this world that do not cost you a lot of money, but can bring a sense of peace and love and joy into your life. It costs you nothing to listen to music and dance. It costs you nothing to go for a walk and appreciate the beauty of nature all around you. We are letting you sit with these words for a moment to give you space to think about what would bring you joy in your everyday life. What would bring you to a place of harmony? A place of healing, a place of filling your own cup. And we are aware that there are many of you who have a difficult time doing this. You pour from your cup and give and give and give and do and do and do until you are depleted. And while generosity is obviously a beautiful thing, and we do not discourage it, what we discourage is depletion. What we discourage is the pouring and not the receiving. The pouring until there is nothing left, until you are putting yourself into a place of illness. And so instead of pouring and pouring and pouring and giving and giving and giving and never returning that to yourself, we encourage you to give when you can and to receive as well, and to pour back into yourself through these activities that we have identified and that you will identify for yourself, because you are all individuals and you are all meant to enjoy different things of life. For one who loves to socialize, your cup may be filled up through socialization, and others, that may be very draining for you. Neither is wrong and neither is right. It is an individual experience which you are all meant to have. And so for the one who is drained by the socialization, we do not encourage you to completely isolate, because your species is not meant to be solely independent. But what we say is to socialize when your cup is already filled by the things that bring you peace, love, joy, and harmony. So that may be you give yourself a day to paint, or to write, or to explore, or to read, or to cook and bake, or whatever it is for you that makes you feel alive, and you fill up that cup. Or perhaps it is simply rest. You are tired from all of the giving, and you need quiet. And you need time to be slow and to be still and to allow the divine love and light to pour into you. And all we have to say regarding these things is that to pay attention to your inner world, because your inner guidance system will tell you whether or not the activity you are engaging in is truly filling up your cup. You will know by how you feel when you are done with an activity. Do you feel refreshed, relieved, expansive, or do you feel exhausted, depleted, and lower than when you started? That is how you know what is true self-care versus what is self-indulgence. Self-indulgence feels good in the moment, but once the moment passes, it takes something from you. It steals your energy. It steals your well-being. So these activities that we speak of that may be self-indulgent are consuming things, consuming television or music or food or substances that don't actually fill you back up. They just make you feel more depleted when the moment is over with. And that is not to say that you cannot indulge once in a while, but be aware of the cost and be aware of what your system truly needs in each and every moment. Because what we are sharing this message with you today, because we believe what you are in need of is not the self-indulgence, but the self-care, the self-nurturance, the self-love, the expansive opportunities to align with your divinity and to enjoy a beautiful and peaceful life. We love you. We love you. We love you. And with that, our message is complete.